Hello! Hello, Internet! We are back again, and surprise, I'm DMing again. So, sorry. We actually have a really special game tonight, since it is the night before a big holiday for some people, or a random
Yep.
Sunday for others. So we have a special one-shot of Honey Heist. For those who don't know, we are Thimbos and Dragons, hosted by the Awfully Queer Heroes channel. So first off, thanks Awfully Queer Heroes for letting us hijack their channel on Saturday nights to play some fun TTRPGs with our awesome friends. Also, thanks to our artists, we have Shabs, Mackie, Carly, and ACNH Escape. Will hopefully be dropping their stuff
You should
into
just probably call them Sam, and then
Sam.
drop all the information in there.
Drop all the oh hi all the info into our chat. Tonight we'll be playing a really cool game called Honey Heist. It was created by Grant Howitt. It's a really easy and fun game. It's literally one
You only
page.
need a D6.
All you need is a D6. You have one page. The general idea is that all of our players are bears and or badger.
We're unbearable.
It's unbearable. Everyone kind of gets a fun job. Everyone gets a type of bear or badger and a descriptor. You have two stats, only two stats. Each one start with three little marks. 3 marks.
Right.
You have a bear stat. Bear stat is for, like mauling stuff or running, climbing, shrugging off damage, scaring people, and just general bear things. And then you have your criminal stat, which is literally anything that is not related to being a bear. That is exactly what the stats actually say, is anything related to not being a bear. That's easy.
3.
So if you want to do something as a bear, you roll your d6. The goal is to roll under whatever marks are in your bear stat. So if you have 3 bear marks, you want to roll under a 3.
But what happens if you roll a 3?
If you roll a 3, it's 3 and under. Then you're good. Same thing with criminal. If you roll above that, you fail. When you fail, you move a tally from so if you fail like a bear stat, you move a tally from bear to criminal, and vice versa. No, other way around.
Don't you? If you fail bear, you go up 1 bear.
Yes, that's the other way around. So if you fail a bear stat, you take 1 from criminal into bear.
Is that what it go? Okay, I read it wrong.
Yeah. So your stats will always only have 6 marks. So they kind of correspond. If you get too frustrated, you can move. It might be like, hey, you're gonna be more bear. If you get too greedy, you might become more criminal. If all your marks get into criminal, you will suddenly become a criminal mastermind and betray the party. If all your marks go into bear, you will suddenly become a rabid bear and do bear stuff. Like crazily. Bear. We can barely handle it already. So that's kind of how it goes. Any questions from my friendly bear players? I know I just gave the bare minimum.
I think we're good.
Good. Okay, I'm gonna try not to knock everything off my desk.
I don't know. I'm feeling pretty bamboozled.
Fantastic. Welcome. If you don't like bear puns, you should probably leave now, everyone.
I think we all have tabs open for bear puns.
All right, peace.
Because there's a lot of bear puns going on. So if we are all set, I have a cat.
Huh?
If we're all set, I think we're ready to heist some honey. Oh my god, there is a lot of...
Are we gonna be heisting with our bare hands?
I can't do this. I have to go. So thanks for joining these special one-shot. This was 38 minutes. This was 8 minutes of shenanigans. Okay. If we're ready to go, bears. It is a sunny September day. The sun slowly starts warming the fairgrounds. The annual event, the state fair, has started to come to life. Food vendors wander in to start up grills and fryers. Workers setting up games and prepping rides that fill the air with pings and tinny music. Farmers, bakers, and many others begin to bring out different items in hopes of impressing judges for the coveted blue ribbon. At the edge of the grounds, we find a specially built habitat. This has been created to host a special presentation by the local wildlife rescue. 3 spacious pens reside behind the presentation area, and that is where each of you are housed. Your main handler, Todd, who is a lanky man with like shaggy, like sand-colored hair and a habit of just talking to you like you all can understand him, is finishing up dishing out your breakfast. So can each of you go ahead and describe your bear and who, what you are, a bear. What kind of bear? Get your bearings.
Who's going first?
How about you go first, Diablo?
Okay. All right. So, like, I'm a honey badger, all right? And I don't know if it was by, like, circumstance or fate or something like that, but there's a skull on my back, and that's why I'm Diablo.
Awesome.
Just shape.
Just
in
a
my fur.
skull shape. How about Frankie? Do you want to go? You're not going to giggle too much?
God damn it.
That's my bear.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay.
JK, go ahead, Frankie.
I'm sorry. I was giggling too much before I even did it. I was just laughing at the thought of it. Hi. My name's Frankie. I got like this big circle on my neck. There's like a Cub Scout who says that means I'm a sun or something. Like a sunny bear. I think that's what it is. Mm-hmm. I'm like I got like a circle. And my tongue's real long, but I think that's just for honey.
All right. Bayo. Scott Bayo. Here we go.
Listen, y'all, I have seen some shit. I mean, I'm Bao. I eat bamboo. I'm a panda. What do you want from me?
I heard they keep trying to breed you. It's not cool.
Well.
So each of you have found your home in the wildlife rescue, either from zoos that were not really set up to handle you, or people who are jerks and try and collect exotic animals and are horrible humans trying to do that, or like Joe Exotic or stuff like that. So you have found a happy home in this place where you get like lots of room and like they feed you a lot. So you're here for a special presentation. So Todd finishes out giving out bamboo and all the other snackages, and he's just talking away. He's like, oh yeah, today's going to be a pretty exciting day here. You got your presentation tonight, which I'm pretty excited to show you off to the little kids. They're going to be pretty excited to see you, especially you, little Diablo, because you're pretty different, aren't you, buddy?
They can't hear me, right? Obviously.
Nope. All I hear is like a skittering sound.
You're the last one I'm going to kill.
Oh, and there's lots of baking competitions, which I'm pretty excited to checking out. And I even hear there's a honey competition that like some of the best honey people are coming to. I mean, I hear there's Mixed Pish Pass, there's Danny's Farms, I think one's Buzzy Bee, and Jenny's Jams, which I'm kind of interested about that. But I also hear there might be some pretty cool honey history exhibits. Like, I heard they even had like Abe Lincoln's honeycomb.
Why does he keep going?
And hold on.
Like this.
And you hear kind of like the sound of the walkie, and you don't really particularly hear what they're saying. Like, oh, I'm getting called to go shut up for tonight's presentation, so you guys have fun out here and get ready to impress all them kiddies, right? Yeah, you will. You'll impress all them kids, okay? And he kind of wanders off, kind of still talking to himself. Plus some of the other animals they've brought, like there's a gray wolf that they've brought along that has a presentation earlier in the day. A turtle, I guess, named Junior.
It's just, I mean, some fairs just have like turtles, and the only thing is that they're old. Nothing interesting. Just
pretty much like they have a very old tortoise that they like set out, and like kids can like feed lettuce leaves to.
Imagine being 100 and being surrounded by children going, please, I can't.
I feel like that all the time. So what would you guys like to do?
Did you hear that? There's something about honey. I don't know what it is, but it sounds good.
Yeah, I heard Abraham Lincoln? Like a bear Lincoln? Is that like a tree thing?
Abraham? I've heard of Abraham.
I don't. It's like a
You're
tree
Rowan.
thing.
They had a Abraham Lincoln statue made of butter last year at the fair.
Oh, that's what
It's
it
actually
is.
true.
Do you think if I lick the butter, do you think it'll get stuck to my tongue or like will it go inside?
Probably.
Oh. I just wanna. Do you think butter tastes like honey?
No.
You sure? Because they're like both yellow. Well, I don't know what color they are.
I don't know what colors are.
But I heard someone saying that yellow was a lot like honey and that butter was a lot like yellow. So maybe they're both honey.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say about that either. You're just sunshine and rainbows, aren't you?
Oh yeah, it's points to the big yellow ring that sun bears have. Because all sun bears, that's how you know they're a sun bear. They have a little yellow ring on their neck. It's also what Ursa Ring, the Pokemon's based off of.
Are we gonna?
Yeah,
how are we
I'm
gonna
a
get out
big
of
ol'
here?
sun.
Do you have any ideas how we're gonna get out of here? You there? You look like you've seen things.
Well, I'll search around my enclosure there.
Yeah, so looking around your pin, it's not like super like crazy like the one you have at the main wildlife rescue. You do have like a trough full of water, kind of where they put like the slot where they put your food in. There's like some hay and some other like fun enrichment toys in there. There is a door with a lock on it that they would use to like come and get you.
I assume I have a large pile of bamboo.
You do have a large pile of bamboo that they've kind of like bring in for you to chomp on.
Okay, so I'll actually have a bamboo in my hand or paw and be gnawing on it. And then I'm just gonna kind of gnaw it down into a little toothpick.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely do that.
And try to pick the lock with the
bamboo lockpick?
Yeah.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll criminal for me.
Whoa.
So 1d6. If you roll a 3 or lower, you succeed.
Got a 2.
Awesome. So yeah, you easily. I mean, you've been around the block a few times, and like in your old home, you were kind of notorious for getting out.
The block? That's real nice.
If you could always get out of here. Why are you still here?
You pop that bamboo and you kind of feel for a moment, and you finally hear the gate kind of swinging open.
Bamboo doesn't actually grow here. I mean, it'll grow anywhere, but I mean, it's not native to here. And they bring me a lot of it, and so,
Did you know that they have if you do a little like roll in front of Todd, he'll let you watch a movie? I don't know what that is, but he says it's the thing. They make like little people in boxes move around.
Do they dance for you?
Well, no, I tell them to dance, but they don't do what I tell them to do. But
they never do understand us.
But whenever I do like a little and I'm gonna stand up on my hind legs and I just do this. Sometimes kids will throw food at me, and it's real nice. There's this like little circle that they throw. I don't know what it is, but it's like really wet.
So while Frankie is just continually talking, are you gonna get the rest of the other 3 out, the other 2 out?
Yeah, I'll go around to the other cages. Be like, yeah. So I'm gonna need y'all's help.
Okay, so I'm gonna have Frankie and Diablo go ahead and roll for criminal for me to see if you can help out.
Doing a little dance.
Because you get actually Frankie's still like dancing when you come up, and it's like, no, can you, no, Frankie.
Oh, okay.
Does 3 work?
3 does work. Yep.
2.
So go ahead. 2. Yep, that works. So you easily, both of you. I mean, Frankie, you're kind of not paying attention, and while Bao is trying to open the door, you kind of like bump it, and it kind of ends up putting the bamboo pick in the right spot. And Diablo, you just like stare at it long enough and grumpily enough, and finally it gets loose.
It knows who's boss.
It
I'm
does
the
know.
Face.
It does. It knows who's boss, and damn it, it's scared of you. So you guys are now free from the area behind is kind of like an open area. There's like obviously like gates around the fairgrounds. Nearby is the trailers that the handlers sleep in. So like Todd goes there every night along with some of the other handlers, Mary Sue, Vanessa. What's the name? They kind of like all sleep there. The other trailer that you guys were brought in is also there.
So how are we doing this now? We're out. Do we kill them all now? How does this work?
I thought we were going for the honey.
Oh, we don't.
Oh.
I don't want to kill.
That would work.
Yeah, don't kill
Hold
them.
on.
Vanessa's got like 3 cubs. That would be sad.
Vanessa does have 3 cubs that sometimes come, and they are especially guilty of throwing candy at you.
They do not give me any fruits or bear related.
No, they
They're
legit
like,
just throw like Twizzlers at you.
I'm just
and
like, it's delicious.
They've gotten yelled at a lot.
I'm real hooked on human food.
People in the chat, please do not judge me for making these bears addicted to human food. Don't come at me. Don't at me.
This is why I can't go back, be released into the wild. They're like, fuck, they're too excited on human food. I like humans too much.
Also, you running into the door like 3 times trying to walk out did not help them and be like, you know what? Let's put this bear out into the wild. This one seems a little incompetent.
They tried to release me, and I thought that when they lifted the gate, you know that thing when you lift the gate and they're like, no, it's still there. I kept pawing at it. Like,
you just didn't want to go. That's okay. You also know there's like a walkway kind of where the humans have come and gone through. You do hear the sound of like people have been let into the park slowly but surely. Nearby are some carnival games.
So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna just hide here for a bit, and then come out and get them when they're not looking and snap their necks?
Oh my god. Jesus.
Are you like a barbarian?
What is that?
I don't know. It's a thing I've heard Vanessa say. She's like, I didn't raise you to be barbarians. And that's like a bad thing.
I mean, yes, I'm that then. I'm definitely that.
Okay. Usually, if you're violent, you disappear.
Oh, yeah. There was a bear. His name was Jimmy. And he was real mean. He bit a kid, and then he disappeared forever.
Yeah, they take you someplace else.
I'd like you to just know this wildlife rescue does not kill animals.
He got transferred.
They were transferred. They were not killed.
Listen, we don't know where they go.
We wouldn't know where they go.
I know. I'm just putting that out. I'm just the honey host is putting that out into the world.
Bears keep disappearing. Yeah, whenever you're bad. There was this gorilla.
They don't even know I'm there,
the gorilla.
Because I'm dead.
His name was Haram.
So what do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna go be the face. How do I do that?
Okay, so you want to go out first?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see your little badger buddy scamper out.
Wait. Hold on. Hold up.
Yep. What?
Little.
Diablo.
You need a hat.
Why do I need a hat?
Humans wear hats. It's a thing.
I'm gonna kick over a rock that was hollow, and underneath it is a pile of hats.
You kick over a rock and there was just ground underneath it.
Oh,
Carnival games nearby.
I thought this would be a hat.
It is a rock. I mean, you can put a rock on your head if you really want.
What is a hat?
They put them on their heads, and it's a status symbol, and so they, I don't know, the people with the biggest hats are clearly the most important. Like, there's the guy with the big hat with the wide brim, and he rides around on the really angry horses.
Yeah, those
I don't
horses
like those
yell
horses.
a lot.
They're very angry all the time. I'm gonna kill them second.
You would know, Bao, just because this is not your first state fair that you've been brought to kind of do presentations with. You often see kids walk into the kind of like game area and might come out with some like hats. So you'd probably get an idea that you could probably find some hats in the carnival area.
Here. Follow me.
Do they make hats for my head size?
They do now.
Well, you could
Sure.
also wear like a real tiny hat. Like it could be a hat that's super small, or like a really big one, and you live inside of it.
Like the turtle?
Yeah, like the turtle.
I think I understand now. They're pretty hard.
I think hats protect you from evil.
Hats do in fact protect you from evil.
Let's go.
Okay, so you guys heading?
Do
Where
we
you
have
guys
to like sneaky our way there?
If you guys want to sneak, I'd have you roll bear. Try and be quiet bears. Actually, I'd roll criminal because criminals are sneaky, I'd say.
By the way,
I'm not good at that.
sun bears walk on their hind legs and do like waddle.
So I rolled a 5, and I don't know whether that's.
I
So you
also rolled a 5.
Okay, so you guys failed, so take one stat out of bear and put it in criminal.
I rolled
Okay.
a 1.
What'd you roll? You rolled what, Sid?
1.
1? Okay, so you succeed.
I'm waddling.
So you two are kind of like going, you two by Bao and Diablo, you guys are kind of going along and kind of like hitting, like leave past a trash can, you kind of knock one over. So you're making a little bit of noise.
I mean, I
You
can't
hear-
put down this bamboo, and I've got to keep chomping on the bamboo. So
True. That bamboo is real good. So you guys are finally going along. Luckily, it's not super busy yet. But you do hear as you're passing by someone go like, "Hey, did you hear that? I thought I heard something going on out here." From behind you. So presence might have been detected. Beware. So you guys make your way into the carnival area. You see a bunch of like brightly colored tents that are letting off some really loud, obnoxious like ding 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 and like tinny carnival music. There's one that's like full of stuffed animals. There's one that has like a hammer and like a mallet, and you hit it, and there's like a bell sound. And walking by, you do see one that seems to have Bao. You know, since you know what hats are. It has a bunch of hats kind of stacked around of different types. It is like a dart game. So each tent has like a couple of feet of space, and there's obviously like a back of the tent. So no one's at the station right now. Nothing's like turned on yet with them.
Good.
So
Seems like
I
know
will
it's
I
here.
will lead the other two, and we will go like climb under the tent.
Okay. Okay, so you guys
Are you going
go under
under
the
the-
tent,
Gotta make an entrance because I'm the face.
and you are now standing in an area with a bunch of different hats. I'm gonna have each of you go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
I thought it was a D10 for the hats.
I'm sorry, it's actually
It's
a D8.
It's neither
D8.
of
You
those.
actually need D8.
Also, I was giggling because I was like, how do sun bears walk again? Don't look at it. It's so dumb. They walk so silly.
I
I'm
apparently
gonna put
got
on
a
my
2.
hat. All right, so Diablo, what'd you get?
A 2.
A
I have
2. You have a
top hat.
top hat.
That makes sense.
Bao, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 7.
You have a crown. It's a lovely little like silver tiara crown. It's got like some blue and purple and pink sapphires, and it's very lovely. What'd you get?
We'll re-roll mine because it is also a 7.
The
Okay,
really
go ahead and
important small human cubs with the fancy fabrics on them.
Yeah.
They have these, so I'm pretty cool now.
You're pretty cool. You're like super cool with that on.
That's pretty important.
I got a cowboy hat.
All right, and you see this like wide brim cowboy hat that
Does that mean you can ride the horses now?
Well, I guess you have like your cowboy hat is actually like cow themed, so it's like white and black spots all over it, and it's like felt. So
this is for horse riding.
You have one of those horse riders hats.
This is only people who can ride horses have these hats.
It's true. I went ahead and donned on my hat that I forgot to grab a moment ago. I couldn't find. I actually have an NSYNC, like one of those super big hats.
I actually don't have a hat
that has NSYNC on it that I got when I was like in grade school because I loved them. So you guys now have hats. So you know that the honey competition is going to happen at some point today.
So how do these hats help us?
Now I can I can get the angry horses because this is the angry horse hat.
It is the angry horse hat.
So we're gonna need 20.
They're status symbols, and so if we ever bump into a human, now they won't know that we're bears.
Really?
You're right. They won't know.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
All the people with the angry horses have this hat on, and if I've got this hat on, then I must go get the angry horses.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
This is helpful. I needed this for my escape later. When I take over the world.
It's very helpful.
I'm a little worried. I'm gonna be barely honest with you. I'm a little worried about that.
So you guys have your hats. It's starting to. You start hearing like someone possibly coming towards you. Have like, yeah, I'm at the dart game today. It should be pretty good. These kids, I got real bad aim, but I got hit by a dart yesterday. That kind of hurt. So, what would you guys like to do?
We're escaping. I see him.
We lost someone.
Oh no.
I would like to hide.
Hide?
I would also like to hide.
Okay.
Bear skin.
Trying to hide. I'd probably say this would actually be a bear thing, trying to like squeeze your bear shape into something.
Damn it.
I'm a skinny bear because I'm a sun bear. They're very thin. They're made for climbing.
Oh, thank goodness.
They're very thin. They're made for climbing.
That's a 1 for me.
I haven't rolled above a 3. That's also side note. This dice needs.
Apologies, my cat was chewing on a thing that he shouldn't have been chewing on.
That's okay. So you're rolling to hide.
Side note, this dice is going to need to go into dice jail because this is actually very not great for my dice in any other situation.
Yeah, I mean, this situation is great.
I've rolled a 1 and a 2 each time I've rolled this dice.
I rolled a 1 for hiding.
I rolled a 2.
I decided to hide inside my top hat.
Yeah, so you guys easily, like, I mean, it's not hard to slip back out the way you came. So you, like, with your hats in tow, you, like, roll back through the flaps back behind where all the tents are. You don't see anyone there. You kind of, like, flatten yourselves out, and then you hear, you know, someone coming through the front of it. Like, I know I'm late. Don't need to talk to me about that. So then you start hearing the sounds of, you know, like ding, 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 wah, 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 wah. So where'd you guys like to go? You got some nifty hats now that might fool some people at a quick glance. What would you like to do? Where are you going?
I unfold from inside my top hat.
Of course.
And I'll look around and see, is there anyone, like, looking for us, or are we good?
There hasn't been an alarm called out yet.
Good. Good.
I see you heard someone who was like, "What's that over there?" When they kind of were banging around.
Break their necks.
Oh, like no one's back there. No one's back there with you. Please don't kill anyone.
I'm just gonna pat the honey badger on the top hat.
Like from far away here, like, "Oh look, someone knocked over a trash can. That was not very polite."
Oh no. They've discovered our trash cans. We're gonna have to go a different way, I think.
Which way is the honey? Can either of you tell?
I'm a honey badger. I always know where honey is, even though I don't know what it is.
Actually, Frankie, you do have sense honey. If you want to roll a bear for me.
Okay. Where's the honey? No.
You actually get to roll twice, and you pick the lowest. Because you're using, if you used one of your special bear skills, which Sunberry has the honey sense.
No.
Honey Badger has carnage, apparently, which is horrifying. And Panda, you eat anything that looks
Why
like
do you think I'm acting this way?
You know what? Thinking about it, and the answer is I don't know where it is because I rolled 2 5s.
You bragged about it. So you kind of sit there for a moment, you're like... And all you smell...
It's human.
You smell Nox.
You smell Nox's butt as he walks by.
There's human
I mean,
somewhere.
you smell like... kind of like gross human smell. There's like the garbage nearby, which is pretty potent because they probably didn't change it yesterday.
I smell funnel cake somewhere.
You smell a funnel cake probably somewhere.
Human food.
Looking through, as you're kind of looking around, you do see there looks like to be a piece of paper that's kind of been like discarded in the I can't say the word.
Thoroughfare?
Thank you. There is a piece of paper that's kind of like blowing along that.
I will waddle over or trot over it with my disgustingly long bear arms and pick it up.
Picking up, it looks like there's a bunch of squiggly lines on it. Some like general shapes. There's some letterings, but you're not very good at reading the human speech.
Hey, this looks like the stuff that's outside the room.
Does it have a map?
I can't read.
I've heard about those.
I can't read.
Also, do I get like do I swap my stat to bear now or criminal?
We're rolling for bear, so you'd switch one to bear. So take one from criminal and put it in bear.
Okay.
I will add, I didn't mention this before, if at any point you guys are feeling like you're getting real close to, you can voluntarily move points from bear to criminal. To move one to criminal, you have to reminisce about a heist that you had at one point. You can move one to bear if you eat a load of honey. Just so you are aware.
Okay.
So are you handing it off to one of your friends?
I'm gonna hand it to Bao. Can you read?
No, but this isn't words. This is a picture. And
it does look like a map.
A picture of, I mean, this is, see this? It's red. Oh wait, you're colorblind.
I know, you just see me go.
What's red?
She doesn't have the qualifications.
I don't.
The tent we just came out of with the hats.
Yeah.
Frank, are you a boy bear, a girl bear, or a don't know bear?
I'm a bear.
A bear.
Boy,
they can't read. They are colorblind, so they don't have the qualifications to read it.
I don't. But also, yeah, sun bears can't tell color very well.
Interesting. I'm learning so many bear facts.
I looked up a bunch about bears. We're also cousins to pandas.
I have a fun panda fact I can give you later. Yes, there are. They're kind of like there is writing on it. That you probably don't. I mean, you are the brain, so you might, if you want to roll criminal, and you can roll twice since you are the brains.
And I'm trying to roll low or roll high.
You're trying to roll for whatever your criminal stat is, below whatever your criminal stat is.
Okay, so I got a 1. So
that's good. So you're looking. I mean, you've been around the block. You've slowly tried to learn stuff. So reading this, you do see you can read it. So there's things marked like, the barn, rides, games. There's the like animal presentation area that's kind of marked. There is one labeled like competition, bake-off tables, competition area.
You could read?
I've been to this fair like 7 years in a row. I think I'm the only panda they have in this state.
Yeah, Bao's real smart. And everyone comes to go see Bao and like gets all excited. And like the rangers are like they think it's like real important.
Bao
They're
is
like
very
in
smart.
charge.
I tried being nice once, but people just ran away.
Oh, yeah, they do that a lot, especially the really small ones. Sometimes they get scared just because they look at you. I don't know what that's about.
I think it's my face.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Well,
is it because you bite? Do you like?
I've never bitten anyone.
Oh, I've bitten myself. I've bit my paw once. It hurt.
So you now have a map
I recommend
to
not doing that.
the competition area. Herding cats here. Herding cats.
No.
Bears.
Herding bears.
Oh,
My
more
roommate's
impossible.
meowing at me. Meow. So my roommate meowed at me. I had to meow back.
So wait, do you know where the honey is?
What's his name?
Todd had mentioned that there was.
Todd said they were a contest, and this says contest.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go where it says contest.
That makes sense.
What's
If
a
Todd said
contest?
contest and that says contest, I assume it's like where we go to breaknecks.
Oh.
You're a dark ass badger, my friend.
I think so. Bees make honey.
They do?
Wait, what?
Bees make honey.
With birds. I've heard this chat.
Oh, I see birds before.
And
questions.
the humans have bees, and they take the honey from the bees,
From their butts.
and then they eat the honey.
Oh, do you think
But we want the honey.
do you think if we tell the bees to stop giving the humans honey and give it to us instead, they'll do it? Actually,
We can certainly try.
I don't think the bees will like me. I think I ate a bee once. It made my mouth all puffy.
Yeah, don't do that.
I wouldn't know.
Oh.
I saw something once. It was carnage.
I don't know what that word means, but okay.
All right, so you guys gonna head to the competition area?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna lead them there because they're clearly.
We are herding bears here. See, this is why it's a special one shot, my friends.
Listen, I looked up sun bears, and I'm gonna be true to sun bears, the smallest and dumbest of bears. They have an easy life, constant food, don't even need to hibernate. They're
I
good.
appreciate this. I must be a sun bear. So you are walking along. The map shows you kind of the fastest route cut through the barn area. Is that the route you want to take? You want to take a different route?
Let's go around the barn.
Okay. Going around the barn would lead you more into kind of the rides area. But totally can. So you start going along.
Do we hear any horses?
There are probably horses in the barn.
Frankie, you need horses, right?
Oh, that's right, the angry horses.
We're gonna need
Do you want to go to the barn?
I mean, I'll go
Bow,
check out.
do we need horses?
I don't think so, but we can certainly see.
Good. Let's go see what these horses do.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are going along. How about everyone go ahead and roll criminal for me just to see how sneaky you are?
Yeah, that's 3.
Good. So roll whatever your who's what's it is.
So does criminal go up now?
If you succeed, you don't change anything.
Oh, okay.
You only change it when you fail.
Okay, so I have to fail in it. Well, I rolled a 1, so.
That's a success.
1 as well.
Success.
And 3, and I'm at 3, so.
Success. All right, yeah. So I mean, you guys easily like at a few points, like someone kind of like walks by you, and you kind of like whoop, and they like look for a moment, then shake their head and keep going. You hear like,
That looks like a funny mascot with the hat on. Them Shriners are getting real weird this year.
As you go along, so you kind of get to the barn. You can
What's a
smell it
Shriner?
way before.
I don't know what that is.
You smell the barn way before you actually get near it. But it is a large kind of open air center brick building with pins all along. So you see different animals hanging out. You pass by some pigs. There's some sheep. There's a couple cows.
Are they all trapped?
They are all in pens. Yes.
You know what would bring some real carnage?
Oh God.
I don't want to cause the
No,
thing you're
but
saying.
I know what would create a very large distraction while we steal all the honey.
Releasing all the animals.
Bingo.
Let's do this.
Okay. If you're gonna release the animals, roll some criminal for me.
Can I just try and smack the doors down instead of picking the
Sure.
lock?
Go ahead and roll a bear for me then.
Because
if
I'm
you're
better
I'm gonna
at
try to
weapons.
bite at stuff to
If
break.
you try and break the doors
something.
down. Frankie, what animal are you going for?
Well, I'm going for the horses, and I'm gonna be real confused because these don't look like the angry horses I'm used to. The
Yeah, you
Rangers
see
all
a
drive
couple
cars.
horses hanging out at the very end of the way. What'd you roll? You rolled a 1?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yes, you take your paw. You might be small, but you're still a hefty bear, and you kind of swipe at it once, and it kind of you hear a crack inside. And you swipe at it again, and the planks that I make of the door have snapped, and the horse is like,
I have the
What
most
are you doing?
wild and important question.
yes,
Can I be a bear riding a horse?
you can certainly try.
I rolled a 4 to bite through the metal. I don't think it's working.
I'm guessing you have 3 criminal.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, your kind of bite actually hurts your teeth a little bit.
And I just rolled a 6, so I did not succeed in releasing the animals either.
Okay.
This metal's hard. Frankie, how you doing?
I'm climbing onto the back of a horse. By the way, sun bears usually max out at 143 pounds. So that's that's like a grown man.
Roll bear for me? I don't know. Roll a bear for me. I don't know.
I'm a bear riding a horse. That's a distraction if I've ever heard one.
That's a fucking distraction, y'all. The horse is like, hello! What's going on?
We're gonna
You're gonna get ridden.
we're gonna
Okay.
we're gonna get all you out of here, but also we gotta steal something, and we're gonna distract all of the hairless bears, the humans. I think is what they're called.
What'd you
I've
roll
heard that
for?
3
these
for my
pigs
bear.
Are the
Is
bigger
that
animals?
A 3 out of 4.
Okay,
Big-
that's a success. So you get on this horse, and it kind of rides down, kind of seeing what you're trying to do, like,
Oh, can we release everyone else?
Yeah, I think
I'm
gonna
gonna
keep
try
trying
and
roll if you guys the horse will help you, so roll with advantage. You roll 2d6, take the lower number. The horse will try and help kick the door down with you.
Okay.
You're riding a fucking horse. See, this is why I didn't write a lot of stuff out, because I couldn't have expected this.
I rolled a 6 and then a 4, and I have 4 in criminal now. So
Okay, so that's a success. So the horse, as you're trying to nod, it just kind of
I'm trying to chew at the metal. I don't know how I'm helping, but
yeah, no. As you're chewing on the metal, you kind of get a good you kind of pull the door, and as you pull the door, the horse kicks it and just snaps it right in half. What animal were you trying to release?
pigs. Because I said that it's their favorite animals because they're bacon.
Okay, so the pig's like,
You're free. All of you are free. Now go and get their bacon.
thanks, pal. And you see the pigs kind of waddle out. You gotta expect this is gonna fucking happen. I'm making this shit up. What animal are you trying to release, Rowan? Bow.
Bao is mostly just trying to, because
Yes.
they failed at picking the lock,
Mhm.
so they're just trying to smash down a gate for some goats.
Okay, so the horse, as you're trying to smash down, you both kind of hit it at the same time, and just door comes down like the Kool-Aid Man. And the goats are like, "Meh, thanks." pizza. I've been watching a lot of Adventure Zone.
Be free.
Revolution!
Can I lead the charge out as the bear on the horse?
Yeah, I mean, you charge out of the barn, a bear on a horse,
Right,
wearing
go
a
get
cowboy
the
hat,
honey.
with other animals. So with these, I mean, at this point, like, they're just letting everyone through. So the cows, like, get kind of loose. They're like, "Moo, thanks." And there's just like a Jumanji-style stampede out of this barn with Frankie leading the charge.
Hang on. Charge. I didn't plan for this, I'll be honest. I just had the immediate thought of bear on horse, and that's all my brain did.
Yeah. I'm surprised we haven't lost anyone. I don't think so. Hope you all enjoying
Everyone
this.
has to. I mean, listen, I gotta know what happens next with the bear on a horse and the honey heist.
Yeah. So as you
small bears.
As you go racing out of this barn, Bao and Diablo, are you guys following along with your?
Ride the pigs.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm going to try to actually sneak away in the chaos.
Okay.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna do that.
You start riding a pig and then you jump off. So you see your small bear companion riding off on this horse, roaring away. And as this happens, you hear just screams start to surround you. And they're like, "Oh my God, there's a horse on that bear!"
I'm carrying the horse on my shoulders.
And there's like,
"Hey, we need help over here. There's a stampede."
You'll never be forgotten, Frankie. Never.
How far are you going with this, Frank? Are you just riding this like?
I'm riding the horse. I'm assuming they're gonna go get the honey, and I could probably see it from my horse perch.
I mean, you are now like there are now people.
I'm also a driver, so I'm probably.
You are the driver. So you can, in fact, if you want to direct this horse to the competition area, you can just roll criminal.
I want to lead the horse away so they can go get the.
Okay, roll criminal for me. Roll with advantage because now you're actually trying to direct it into your caper.
So stupid.
So people around you, you see. I mean, people are like running away. Did you succeed?
I did. I got a 1. I rolled a 3 and a 1.
Awesome. People are running away. There's like woman clutching her cub to her chest as she like screams, and there's like now men starting to show up from the barn like with assorted like
I'm gonna get
rope, and they're gonna go have they're gonna go try and lasso some critters, I guess.
Gonna lasso a bear or a horse.
They're gonna try and lasso a bear. I mean, you do see some people with like they're in like all black.
Do I?
I forgot Frankie was the driver too.
I did. I just remembered.
Sorry, I'm having a hard time. So you peel off from the front with you see like some guys with like stuff hanging in their ear, and there's like they have a bunch of stuff around their hip. You think there might be like security, someone in charge.
Do I see anyone with a cowboy hat?
Okay.
I mean, yes, there are a good number of people with cowboy hats of all.
I want to tip my hat to like if the security guards have it. I want to like bear tip my hat.
There's one security guard that does have a cowboy hat. As you tip your hat at him, he kind of looks at it and he's like, "What the fuck?" And you see him like touch a box on his thing and just start talking into it. You peel off the way your friends are going, so you guys are heading to the honey competition now.
And I will whisper to Diablo, watch out for the ones that have the metal tubes, because those will either be violent or make you sleep, and neither is good.
It's true.
I'm leading the people away, by the way. Like, I'm not going to the honey competition. I'm going away from the honey competition.
Okay, so you kind of... Yeah, you kind of... I mean, you can kind of do both. So you start heading, and you start, like, curving... Because, I mean, the charge is kind of
time.
sort of following you. So you can curve, and as they start, like, chaos really starts to ensue as you hit, like, the main thoroughfare. You can kind of turn your horse around, who's like, you can call me Susan.
Susan, I'm Frankie. I'm gonna do. I saw the horse riders do this, and I'm gonna tip my hat to Susan.
They do that, Frankie. So you can kind of start to curve back around while true chaos ensues. I mean, there's like pigs are like jumping at the food trucks. A goat like rams a security guard in his butt and kind of like knocks him into one of the tents that then falls over on him. I mean, like, pure chaos has now started.
It's the perfect honey snatching time.
A cow is like eating a bunch of flowers that's sitting there and just kind of like eyeing everyone's like. And like you go by them, they kind of nod at you. So you can turn and kind of edge your way back to the honey competition. So you two, Diablo and Bao, this might be surprising, but the honey competition, not just honey, but the competition area is not as filled as it was a moment ago. A lot of people have you do see like a stray goat, like, like meh, running through. So you're now in there's like 4 different tents. Each one kind of has, you'd assume, maybe different things in there. If you guys want to try and scent some honey, if you want to go ahead and roll bear.
Smell around.
Yeah, go ahead and roll bear for me so you can smell what's going on. If you can smell if the rock is cooking.
1.
Okay, success.
Oh, I can't smell nothing. I thought you heard me. I was muted.
Yeah, you're muted. So you're sitting there, and Diablo starts like wandering in the wrong direction. You kind of grab their shoulder, like, and you smell it.
Come on. Yeah.
The third tent over from the end. So you're like at this one, and then there's 3 more next to it. The third tent in. You got a good feeling about that. You think there's some honey in there.
Yeah. So we'll just stroll in because I mean I'm wearing the crown, and that makes me one of the important humans.
Yes. So... Yes, indeed. So you stroll in to this tent. There are a few people who are in there. At first glance, you look around, you see there is someone with like they're taller. They have a massive blue beehive hairdo. And then this like pastel baby blue, and then a pastel suit. It looks like that has just like general bee embroidery on it, and then pink heels, like heeled boots, who's at a table talking to someone, and they're just kind of like, oh, I just don't know what's going on. It's quite ridiculous. This fair was your idea, Reginald's.
Of course, they're Reginald.
Reginald. They don't see you guys come in. There's also kind of a like a big, pretty hefty fella with like a beard and a beanie standing at another table. And the kind of squirrely guy who's like jumping from all the tables, like, oh, I just don't know what's going on. Just hold on one moment. I'll find out. Hold on. Talks into a piece of plastic. There's like 4 different tables with a bunch of different looking honeys on it.
So what's the plan here,
Hey,
Val?
killer. Scare them all away.
Oh, now we're talking.
Okay.
I'm a skunk.
Go ahead and roll bear with advantage to roll 2d6 for me.
That's a 6 and a 4. I've got 4 in my thingy now because I failed the last one. So yay.
Okay. So I mean, they don't hear you yell, "I'm a skunk." They hear, I don't know, what's this?
No.
Sound. This was a terrible idea. Sound, and so the person with the giant beehive looks over like, ah! And like grabs the kind of small man that they were talking to and kind of pushes him towards you, and they kind of start scampering away. And then the man's like, the Reginald, who the person was talking to, is like, and
throw my hat at him.
You throw your hat at them. The big burly man lets out a like very high pitched scream you would not expect from a giant burly person, and like flees. And then the one who was kind of squirrely was like, oh no, I don't know what that is, but that's oh, and kind of grabs their walkie and kind of like goes out. I was like, help! There's something in the tent. Oh, so now you have 4 different tables. Bao, since you can read, you
Good
see
job,
one
face.
just say Ginny's Jams. One says, I'm sorry, I'm being so loud. One says, I have it all written down here. Let me look. Mix Pish Posh Honey. You have Daniel's Honey Hovel. And Buzzy Buzz Farms are the 4 tables kind of labeled.
Okay, so have at. I mean, this all looks good to me. And so, since my criminal, I think, was actually getting pretty high, I am definitely going to pig out on some honey.
All right, which honey you want to try first?
Whichever one is nearest.
Okay, so that would probably be Daniel's Honey Hovel. You're fine. So you take one of the tasting cups, and I mean, they're not huge. And you kind of take the spoon and you lick it, and it actually might be a bamboo spoon too. It kind of tastes like it, but like the honey's good. So you grab like 5 more and go ahead and move a point from criminal to bear.
Excellent.
What about you, Diablo?
I'm just here to break necks.
We're just
You don't like this stuff.
I like it. All right, I'll try some.
Who would you like to try? You have Buzzy. So they're at Daniel Honey Hovel. You have Mix Pish Posh Honey, Buzzy Buzz Farms, or Ginny's Jams.
There was a buzz. I like the sound of that.
Yeah, so you go to Buzzy Buzz Farms. Buzzy Buzz, I mean, it's not that you're a huge, like, you don't eat a ton of honey a lot. It's good. It has like a weird, like waxy coating in your mouth now, and you're kind of like, so that's a little weird. If you'd like, you can move a point from criminal to bear.
I'm good.
Okay.
I don't want to have 6-5 bear.
That's fair. Yeah, no, you don't. So about this time, your friend Frankie comes riding in on a horse in a gallant fashion. The horse kind of like rears up a little bit and goes back down. So Frankie, there's some good ass honey in here. You can smell it.
Oh.
Hey, Frankie!
Hey.
If you
this is
actually
Susan.
can you roll bear for me? Roll twice for honey sense.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. I got a 1. Well, wait, took the lowest? Yes.
Take the lowest.
I rolled
So
a 5 and a
Frankie,
1.
you know honey.
I know my
You know honey pretty well. And you can smell it. There's one. You can't really see what the writing says, but it has like a pink banner. It's right next to the one that Bao is standing at, but like it smells like top-notch honey. Like this honey smells amazing.
Susan, I'm gonna have to. You keep. It's been great, and you cause a lot of chaos, and I like that. But I gotta go. There's some honey I need to get.
Can we talk again soon?
Yeah, I don't. I saw Todd give Vanessa a piece of paper with some squiggles on it, and I'm just gonna try and smudge squiggles onto a piece of paper, and then put it in Susan's mouth.
Susan the horse will take it and be like, and then kind of like trot out.
Just give this horse my number.
You just gave a horse your number.
I gave her the
True
squiggles. Love. That's what you're supposed to do, right? You put a bunch of squiggles.
Yeah, I think that's accurate. I've seen it a couple times.
Sounds good to me.
Did you guys find the honey? Wait, no, there's honey here. Did you know that, guys? There's honey.
Yeah, we found it, and you could help by telling us which one is the best.
Oh, yeah. Which ones were left? The jam one?
There's Ginny's Jams and there's Mixed Pish Posh. So it goes the one that Bao is standing at is Daniel's Honey Hovel, then it's Mixed Pish Posh, then it is Buzzy Buzz Farms, and then it's Ginny's Jams.
I want to try Ginny's Jams.
Okay, so you take a cup of it. It's It's not that great. It's not the best. It kind of tastes like grass.
Don't.
And it's like a weird, like really thick texture you weren't expecting. Like it's more jam-like than it really is honey-like.
I usually like jam, but this isn't honey. It's like honey, but it's jam also.
That's weird.
Take another spoonful though.
Still not great.
No, I thought it'd be better again if I did it a second time.
No. So that leaves one more. Mixed fish. Still not great.
Oh.
Every time it's a little more disappointing than the one before.
Here, let's try the other.
Okay. No.
You take a spoon.
I can't reach them.
I'm gonna hold up. Can I pick up 3 spoons and hold them out? Like, you know in movies where they hold out cigars and it's like fanned out? It's what I hold the
Yes,
spoons
you can.
out like.
And it's like dripping honey onto your paw. But yes, you definitely can.
Oh, it's on my paw. I'm gonna bite my paw. Oh.
I mean, when you taste the honey,
Yay.
this might be the best tasting honey you've ever had in your whole bare life. You can barely handle it. It is unbearable. It is positively.
I forget that I have a spoonful and I've just been chewing on my hand to get the rest of the honey.
Like, even you, Honey Badger, you're like, holy shit, this is what dreams are made of. Hey now. Hey now.
So we got the honey. Now what?
But there's only a few cups like here at the honey. Like, you have time to find more if you wanted.
What are we do with this? Are we taking this back with us?
Wait, so is the honey like in a big thing that they're pouring into
So
cups,
these are just a few tasting cups that looks like they've already been poured out. Like, you don't really see a main source of where the honey was at. These are just kind of like they brought these for the judges to try. But it doesn't look like
as much
the
honey
main
as I expected.
source of the honey.
I thought we'd have a lot more.
I thought there'd be
yeah,
more honey.
there should be like a big barrel of it.
Oh.
A barrel?
Like a beehive, but big?
I don't know. These are tiny. Not even the humans would be satisfied with these.
Oh, but the humans are so tiny.
So what you guys do? You hear, yeah, they're just in here, guys. I think I saw at least 2 bears and a horse just walked out with some paper in its mouth a little bit ago. I don't know why that suddenly sounds like Mickey Mouse, but it kind of does.
I'll deal with this.
So there's the opening you came in, but there is a back of the tent if you want to head back there.
Or
if you want to let your friend there kill them all, you certainly
go
can.
to the opening.
The opening of the front?
Going to the opening of the front.
Okay.
I'm a skunk!
Roll for carnage.
Look at it now, like, should we do something about that?
3 and a 3.
That one was barely controlled as it was. So
okay, so that's a success. So when you walk out there, you see the like kind of skinny guy that had the walkie-talkie talking to it, standing there with like 3 security dudes with them. And so you walk out and just like honey foam around your mouth, like and one of the guys has like a baton he tries to like he just like throws at you but misses because he's like kind of freaking out. He's like, ah! Pretty much. One guy just like hides behind the other one. I mean, they're like, you like kind of like, do you want to like attack them? Like,
no, I'm just trying to scare them.
They're like, I don't think we should mess with this thing, man. We need to call like animal control or something. That thing looks crazy.
Aren't
Look
you
at his eyes.
animal control?
He looks like he's gonna like, oh god. They definitely back like, we gotta call animal control. Hey, Robbie, call animal control, man. We got like a rabbit swamp or something. Oh Jesus, it's like coughing at us. It's foaming at the mouth.
I guess.
Animal control. No, animal. The number's on the wall. And this animal. You son of a bitch.
I guess
so
try
they
and
like
leave
definitely
out
like
the back.
they run out. They kind of start heading back to the security
I'm
building.
trying to scamper back through the tent afterwards.
Okay,
waiting for
you
them
definitely scamper back. Are you guys going out the back of the tent?
And I'll just kind of gently lead Frankie out the back of the tent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Frankie keeps dropping his hat as I keep dropping my dice, picking it up, dropping it again.
So yeah, Frankie's got like a honey high going on. So yeah, you guys head out the back. So once you're at the back, you do see that there are a couple like trailers, kind of what you guys came in. They look bigger. Like you're not really sure what could possibly be in there, but there are like 6 different trailers. One, like 3 of them look kind of plain. One is like pink with a bunch of honeycomb on it. One is like blue and has like muscles holding up a honeycomb, like muscled arms holding up a honeycomb. So you do see some like big trailers back there.
Okay. I will tell. Okay, this is how they brought it to the fair. We need to figure out how to get inside these things.
Are they just full of honey?
I don't know. I've never been inside a one.
Oh, I thought you, because you had.
As you guys are standing there, you do hear like a psst, psst, hey, you bears, come here. And looking over, you see there's a black cat sitting kind of by one of the trash cans, like looking at you and kind of waving you over with their tail. Come here, it's okay.
Diablo, are they like you?
Did I scamper back yet?
Yeah, you scamper back. You kind of see like,
Yeah.
You kind of look over at them seeing a cat.
Yeah, I think they're one of my people. Hey,
come here. Don't yell at me. What are you doing? Come on.
All right.
Bear water.
Are you up?
Do you guys head
Alright.
over?
I'll bear waddle over.
Okay. So while
Yeah.
they kind of like lead you behind one of the like kind of unmarked trailers, and you see there's actually like 6 other cats sitting there. Like there's a tabby cat, there's a brown cat, there's like a white cat.
Like, so I saw you guys kind of cause some havoc back at the barn. That was pretty funny, okay? Like, we got a good couple of treats ourselves because of that distraction. So I thought we'd repay the favor.
Oh, did you see? It
Is
was
this
all.
like mafia? I don't
Cats
understand.
Cats are the
Cats
mafia.
are
That
in fact
tracks.
the
Why are the cats the mob?
Because
I mean,
cats
that's
are
just
a
what
mob.
cats are like. Oh,
Hey,
that was
so,
Susan's work, though. You should tell Susan. She did a great job.
I don't know who Susan is, but
Oh, you
I'll pass along the regards.
You know the horse that I was hanging out with? Her name's
Yeah,
Susan.
that was Susan. Okay.
Yeah, she's
okay.
real
I
great.
saw them kind of go
She,
that
like,
way.
She like jumped over. We were like, there was like a couple of people who were like, "Hey, stop it!" And then she jumped right over them. She just went over it.
I didn't see that. Yo, Tommy, you see that?
White cat's like, yeah, man, I saw that. That was really cool, man. Like, I got some mad respect for you. That was some major horse riding.
Yeah, that Susan's hella cool. I gave her the like paper with the squiggles like you're supposed to, cause she's cool.
That was the polite thing to do. I respect a polite bear. That'll get you far in the world, okay? So, do you guys want some help or not?
You got a way in?
Do you know where the honey is?
I think I know what kind of honey you're looking for. You're looking for the good shit? Like the real good shit?
Sure.
Okay,
Is that I can make my own shit.
okay. You're not the brains of the operation, huh? This guy thinks he's funny, kind of like nudges the tabby cat, and tabby cat's like,
Oh, Diablo's so funny. They did a bunch of They were
Yeah.
earlier. They were
I'm
saying
the face.
they said they were a skunk, but they're
got
not
a
a
face, that's
skunk.
for sure. I appreciate that, bud. You do got a face, okay? Like, no. I saw you scare those gods. Like, those gods are hard to scare. I've seen them take on, like, a big buff drunk guy, and that was wild, but you came at them like, ah, and they're like, ah, and it was cool. We're cool. But the good shit is in that pink trailer over there.
How do you know? Do you eat honey?
I don't eat honey, but honey kind of attracts some mice, and I do like them good mice. But like I saw the one with the big hairdo, I seen them come in and out of that thing, and let me tell ya, that's got some major security. Okay, you hear me? Like it's like wild, man.
Oh.
But I mean, all good things with security. That means they got the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Kind of nudges the white one, like, yeah, boss, know what you're saying.
Okay, so we just need to go bust it open and get the honey, right?
What the
I will
fuck
note,
is
looking
this
closer,
game?
it looks like there's like one raccoon with the group who's just like sitting there trying to act cool, like. I just add that in. There's one raccoon because there's always gotta be one raccoon.
I'm a cat.
I'm
too.
a cat. I'm a cat.
Okay, so there's like a bin pad on the door. I've seen the tall hairdo person. I've seen them put in a code before, okay? But I got the
Okay.
code. But
What's
there's
the
gonna be a
code?
little bit of a cash flow. If you see any mice in there, you gotta send them out our way, okay? They got some big fat ones that like to hang around these honey trailers and the bakers and stuff. Now, you gotta pass on the love.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Can I have one of the mice?
What?
I guess so, yeah. Sure.
Question. What is a code?
Okay, a code is like a series of numbers, okay? You have
What's
to
a
put in a
number?
certain
What's the
way.
number?
Numbers are the
almost-
squiggles that I saw in the paper.
Oh.
But I
Oh,
should have guessed
okay.
that the bear's not always the smartest creatures. I got it. Y'all cute and furry. But like I don't know what the
Thank
fuck you are. Like looking at you double, like I don't know what the fuck you are. You look like you should be some cat, but you're not a cat. You're like a cat bear creep, okay? But like I
I'm a
respect that.
skunk.
Okay, a skunk. You never skunk I've seen, but okay. So if you take me with you, I'll try and help you the best I can. I'm not gonna go in there because, like I said, that shit looks crazy. But at least, like, you know, I can push in the code for you, okay? Okay. Deal?
Sounds good to us.
Okay.
Alright. I knew I liked you. Look at your big guy. I knew I liked you for a reason, okay? Hey, Tommy. Run lookout with the other ones, okay? It's like, yeah, boss, we'll go run lookout. Hold on.
And the raccoon's like,
Yeah, look out. I got you. Can I have some honey too?
and Tiny's like, what kind of cat are you? I was like, oh, I'm a cat. I like milk.
Bill.
So you take over your new friend.
He's like, okay, so my name is Anthony. That's why I go by Anthony and not Tony, because that's Tony and I'm Anthony. Okay?
Oh. Okay.
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 Diablo.
Okay, Diablo, I hear you, my little, like, bear-cat hybrid. I hear you. Skunk.
I'm a cat. I'm a
So we got
bear cat now.
Diablo, bear-cat. Okay, a bear-cat. Congratulations. Welcome to the family. So who else we got here? We got Diablo. Who might
I'm
you
Bao.
find bears? Bao. Hello, Bao. You look very interesting. Never seen a bear like you. Guess the printer ran out of ink, huh? Huh, big guy? Ah, it's funny. You're a funny guy. Okay, how about you?
I'm Frankie.
Frankie. Hello, Frankie. You know I'm related to a Frankie.
Oh, I'm not.
They're dead now, but I was related to one.
Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry. I'm not related to any
That's
Anthonys.
okay. I had to take care of it. He kept talking us too much, so
There
we had
was
to take
this
care of
ant
things.
I know. His name's Anthony. He was mad at me because I ate all the ants though. So like, we don't talk no more.
I mean, I'd be fair if you ate my family. I'd have to take care of it. You get what I'm saying? Okay.
I don't eat. I do cats. No, I eat ants though, and some birds.
I'll be sure to warn my auntie about you. Okay, so let's go find us some honey and mice.
You guys signed up for this. You should have known. So as you guys start heading over to the trailer that Anthony has pointed, this is actually where we're gonna go take our break.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. So we'll be back in 10 minutes? 15 minutes? 10?
12 minutes. That'll put us at the top of the hour.
Yeah.
12
Back right
minutes.
at 10 p.m. Central.
What is this? I don't know what we're doing.
We're on the top of the hour. We'll see you guys.
Yeah,
Stick
so we'll be
around
back.
for more
Please
berry
back and
shenanigans.
speak
Berry
up.
fun shenanigans.
If these bears can, handle the pressure of the heist.
We'll see you soon. Hello.
And we're. Look, I have a mustache. And we're
Hello.
back. I could barely stand being away from all of you.
Okay. I gotta go.
So
Can
where
you
we left
keep
off.
the lights on, Eric?
No. Darkness.
Darkness. So we left with our bears and badgers and bears, going with a cat named Anthony from the Cat Mafia.
No, his name
To-
Anthony. Anthony.
Oh, Anthony. Going to the pink trailer. So as you guys are getting closer, you do see, well, Bao, you see it because you can read. It says, mix, pish posh, honeybee, like honeybees honey. And it's a pretty, it's probably the biggest out of all the trailers. There's parts that looks like they've popped out. It's pretty wild. So Anthony leads you to a door that has some stairs going up to it, and there is a keypad. He's like, all right, okay, so you're gonna get me up to that one, okay? Get me close to the little black box right there. Hold me up, and I can push into
I'm
code
gonna
for
try, and I obviously can't do this because I'm literally smaller than they are.
Okay, yeah. So you go to pick him up, and roll for bear for me. See if you can even pick him up.
Oh yeah!
Did you roll good bear?
No, I rolled just bear. I'm good. The bare minimum. 4 for
Bare
4.
minimum. So you can pick up the cat, but you guys are still 3
Same
feet
height.
under where you need to be.
You're holding it like this, and it's like an inch taller than you.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're holding it
Give me-
up, and you're hefting it up, and friend, I don't think you're
I was
bear
trying.
catness.
I'm sorry.
I appreciate. No, you did good, my friend, my brethren. You did good, okay? But we might need one of the taller ones to pop me up there.
That makes a bit more sense.
And I'll motion for Frankie to
I
just do the thing. You're the only one that's qualified.
That's another type of bear, isn't it?
yeah.
That is
Yes.
the type of bear. You are right. You're pretty smart for a cat bear, okay?
You smarter
Okay.
than the average bear.
You're smarter than the average bear, okay, boo boo?
I will try and pick up this cat.
Cat, go ahead and roll for bear.
I got it. I got it too.
I figured you would.
Out of 4.
So you pick up the cat very easily, hold him kind of to the black box, and you see him kind of hold out one little clawed finger, and he pushes some of the squigglies. For our friends at home, he pushes 1, 6, 7, 9, and then the pound button. And you see a green light that was red turned green here. Beep. It's okay, go through the door. Go through the door. Come on.
I didn't know
What was
you
that
were
noise?
magic, Anthony.
Through the door. Come on, bears.
I'm still
Yeah.
holding
All right.
the cat, and I'm just gonna waddle awkwardly like sun bears do, because they're fucking people in a bear costume.
As you're waddling, Anthony will push the door, push the handle down to open the door.
I'm also holding him wrong. You know when people hold the cat just by their armpits?
Yeah, his legs are just hanging down, and he's like, "Okay, can you please put me down now? This isn't the most comfortable position ever.
Oh,
We gotta teach you how to hold a cat, my friend.
then I'm gonna set him down.
Yes, put me down. Okay, all right. Thank you. I appreciate the help. Well, we gotta talk about how you hold cats. That was a little disrespectful. Okay, a little disrespectful.
Is that not how you suppose? I saw
No,
the,
that
I saw
is
the
not.
humans pick up their cubs by picking them and then moving 'em.
Those are the children. I am not a child. I am a feline. Okay, there's big difference. One is annoying. I am adorable. Okay,
Give it,
big
just
difference.
get one of those times where you kind of want to rub their bellies.
Don't touch my
Kids?
belly.
I don't think I'm allowed to touch a kid's belly.
I'm
You
talking
did not
about
do
the
that.
cat.
Do not touch my
No.
belly if you do not want a claw in your hand. I will bite that son of a bitch off. I tell ya.
Oh, don't! I bit my hand earlier. It didn't feel good. And it didn't.
But
well, the
I
honey
might ask
tasted
for
good.
a belly rub. But you get exactly 3.5 belly rubs before I attack. Okay? Okay. That's only if I ask for it. Good deal. So as you step through, you are now in kind of a kind of smaller room. I mean, it's pushing all three of you. Well, two of you and two tiny ones isn't as bad, but like you couldn't fit 3 bears in here easily. Along the walls, you see that there are like a couple of computers. There are a couple different like screens that are like different like one's showing a camera outside of where you guys were just standing, so you see like the door closing behind you. There's a camera of, it looks like maybe a kitchen or some sort, and then there is a camera on a door, like a pretty scary looking door, that has another keypad like into it. And there is a door leading out of this room. So door inside, bunch of computers, door leading out.
Okay. What do we need to do in here, Cat?
Okay, I mean, if you want, I can stay in this one, try and direct you to where you need to go. I can give you one of these, and he pulls out a walkie-talkie off things. Like, so, okay, you see this thing? I got this black box right here? This is how the people talk to each other. The hairless bears. This is how they talk to each other, okay?
How did they get this?
He's a very smart cat, okay? He's part of the mafia.
The Meowfia?
The Meowfia. You don't question the Meowfia if you don't want to end up sleeping with the fishes.
That makes sense. That actually makes sense.
Damn straight it does. So he's like, so this is where I'm going to talk to you from this little computer room, okay? I'll kind of give you the best directions I can.
Okay.
Just like flip it onto your fur or something. I don't know what you best do with this stuff. Tie it to that one's back. He's small enough.
Well, this one stands, so give it to him.
Put it in your hat for all I can suggest.
I'm going to clip it to the brim of the cowboy hat.
You now have a walkie-talkie to the brim of your cowboy hat. Though I must say, those hats are very fashionable. I do appreciate it. They look good on you.
We thought it would be important to look like the humans.
You do indeed. I mean, at first I thought this one, pointing to Frankie, I thought that guy was just some guy in the bear suit. He looked real weird. Them Shriners are getting pretty crazy these days, you know? Okay.
So I have a hat for riding.
What's a Shriner?
Oh, a Shriner is a lot of times these old guys that ride around in little cars that come to these fairs. They're supposed to be cute, raise money for like sick kids or something. I don't know. They're kind of weird, I say. They ran over my tail one time, and I had to go after him.
Did you break the neck?
We don't talk about that guy, you hear me? Don't worry about what I did. But let me just say, I threw up. I threw up in his shoe, okay? So don't worry about it.
Oh, that's so much worse.
I couldn't say it without laughing. I'm so sorry. Okay.
What is this game?
The best game.
So if you go through this door here, hey, if it's good enough, maybe we'll just make a whole series. So if you go through this door here, you can start leading the way. I think this one leads to the kitchen. I've never actually been past this part, but that's what I would assume.
Okay.
So, go get the honey, okay?
Get that honey.
Get that honey. Like I said, you find any mice, you bring them back.
Since I figure I am a panda and a little larger than the others.
You are.
This is objectively true, yes.
I am just going to lean really hard on the door until it pops open.
Okay, roll bear for me.
2, so I think that succeeds.
That does, as long as your stat's not a 1. So as you're leaning against it, you like start to hear the kind of like joints on the edges start to groan, and then you move your elbow and you actually hit the door handle and it falls open. So you are through. So looking at it, there is a kitchen. It's a bit bigger than the room you're just standing in. There's like 2 counters on each side. There's a pot of like something boiling. There's one person in here. They have like a tall chef's hat on and like an apron, and they look over. They're like, "Hello there. Can I? Are you a bear or what are you? What?"
Hello?
So he hears.
You muted.
You're muted, Izzy, and that was beautiful.
I was like, you're clearly doing something.
I see you twitching out.
I'm muted. I said, I'm a skunk!
If you'd like to roll bear.
I'm just roaring.
Yeah, you say hello and he hears. Yes.
Does this count as carnage?
That counts as carnage.
Okay, 3, and I have a 4 right now, so.
Okay, so like you run out as usual, like ah! And the guy like throws a spoon at you.
Can I catch it? Like bite it?
Sure, you definitely can. So you grab that spoon, you bite it, and he like squeals and like jumps. And I don't know where he doesn't have any words. He's like trying to run past you, like look and be cornered. He's like I don't know where. He like flattens himself up against a wall. I was like, please don't hurt me. I'm sorry. I'm
trying to lead him towards what looks to be an open cupboard so we can close it. Can we do that?
Yeah,
please?
Yeah, there's like a little open like room cupboard.
Like
so you kind of lead him towards like, please don't hurt me. I don't know what's going on here. I just cook. I just make samples. Please don't hurt me. And he kind of backs up into the cupboard and like grabs and shuts the door. Oh God.
That should be good, right?
I'm gonna pat the door and be like, you stay in there. Which I'm assuming he's gonna take as just like a bear claw at the door.
Please don't hurt me.
I'm just gonna sit in front of the cabinet door.
Okay.
And just kind of, I mean, he's not gonna move me.
Side note, pandas usually clock in at about 350 pounds.
He's not gonna move me.
He wasn't trying to. He's hiding in the cupboard because a rabid skunk just came at him.
Also, some pandas can be up to 6 feet tall.
Good to know.
That should do it, right? They're not going to be able to get out?
No, I told them to stay inside. I tapped the door and I said stay in there, so.
You hear through the walkie. I mean, that was pretty crazy. You hear what I'm saying? Like, that guy looked like he was gonna piss himself. Holy shit, that was scary, little bear cat.
He did.
Oh, that's gross.
I think he
did less.
So now you're in the kitchen. There's something boiling on one of the stove tops. There's a door at the end of the way.
So what do we need to do next?
Oh, you gotta totally go through the door. I mean, I don't think they keep the good shit in here. They probably keep it locked up. Oh. The beehive person is pretty suspicious of everyone, you know?
Okay. And I will go to the next door and lean against that one. That seems to have worked so far.
Old bear. You hear, like, quiet crying from the cupboard.
Another 2.
Alright, so once again, you kind of lean against it, and you, like, elbow hit the door handle, and kind of, it swings open. This is, different. From everywhere else you guys have been, like, steel, and, like, what? This room is very, very dark. You see that there is the big vault door at the end of the trailer. The rest of the place seems pretty empty.
How big is this trailer? Jesus.
Very big trailer.
Okay.
Also, before I leave, I'm gonna pat on the door, the cabinet door, and say, "Don't cry. We'll be back for you later."
Hurt me. Now here. I just want to go home. I did with the shop anyways. You sufficiently traumatized to poor NPC. So yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything in this room. Like it's a straight shot. I mean, it's not super big. It's probably like 10 feet long.
So what's in here?
You suddenly got a bit of a New York accent there, bud.
It's an accident!
Okay, just saying.
Hey.
So I'd be careful here because there's some weird energy signatures going through.
Hey. What's your smeller say?
I smell shit.
I'll roll scent.
That was the guy in the cabinet.
Oh. I'm rolling for bear, right?
You rolling bear.
And I take the lowest, which is my 1. So I got
Right.
it. I rolled a 5 and a 1.
You definitely smell like the good shit on the other side of this. The trailer. Like
The bad shit's over there in the cabin.
The bad shit's over there, the good shit's over here.
But you also smell like a weird, like, it's very prevalent in this room, but it kind of smells like something mechanical. Like there's like an ozone difference in here. Like it smells like there's just something crisscrossing throughout this room. It's kind of weird.
Hey, I think we're about to get isekai'd. No.
If we pop up in a fantasy world as awakened bears, I'd lose my shit. Yeah, something smells weird in here. It's
I
like
will totally play D&D like that.
I can't listen. This Cam, I'll play this Cam campaign. I will gladly. The air smells
You actually met by
different.
Tyler, the Dragonborn. Oh, hello there.
The air smells weird here. There's honey though that way, that away, but all the air is different. Like it's people air. Like you know how people smell wrong? The humans, they smell like mechanical.
All the time.
They don't smell like the forest. They smell like a metal thing. It's like the air is like that now instead of regular.
Is it like it? And so I'll sniff of it. Is it like the air when there's about to be a storm, or is it just metal and?
No, I'd sit down if there was about to be a storm.
I wouldn't say it's exactly like a storm, but now that Frankie has pointed out, it does smell a bit different in here. It's hard to explain. Like I don't want to say what it is, but it'd be the best way to describe it.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to keep moving.
I mean, it does smell like there's something that like is like throughout the room. Looking. If you want, roll criminal for me. If you wanna try and see, hi cat. You can figure out what's going on. Okay. Moving.
I just rolled a 1.
Okay.
And I am theoretically the brainy one.
You are. So looking through, knowing that it smells kind of different in here, you kind of look through and you see that there's little green points of light, like at intervals along this room, going on both sides. That you can't see where they cross the middle, but like on the walls, there are like green points of light, almost like lasers.
It's the Star Wars. That's what the kids say.
I haven't heard of that.
I don't know, but there's.
Mm-hmm.
And they point little fake tubes at each other, and and then they say they're Star Wars.
That does sound like children.
That does actually.
What does that mean?
So do we have to go to the
I
other
don't
room
know,
then?
but it seems dangerous.
Do we want to go
Are
to
the green lights a lot higher up than I am?
Pointing out, yeah, there seems like there is a space that you could probably fit through if you flatten yourself and crawl.
Go flatten myself and crawl.
Okay. Roll bear for me.
2 and a 1. Oh wait, no, I only do it once, so 2.
Okay. Instead, you flatten yourself down, and as you kind of pass by, you do hear like a. As you kind of like as it pass by, it's using like 2-foot intervals. So there's like 4 of
Keeps
them.
making strange noises.
So you finally get to the wall. You do see there's like a little control panel with like a red button. There's another little like pen pad sitting there on the other side.
There's another one of those button things. Bow.
So yeah, the right side has a big red button, and the left side has like a pin pad.
Okay. I see that. Cat, what do we do?
Hey Anthony, there's some squiggles. You said they're called numbers.
Yeah. So first you gotta probably turn off whatever you just crawled on. I didn't know there's anything was there, but try hitting the big red button. I don't know. It sounds like a thing a human would do.
Go whack
Then
the button with my face.
Okay.
Because I'm the face.
So you kind of jump up and slam your face against a button. Roll criminal for me, I guess. I don't know if I'm doing jumping or the hitting the button part.
And it's a 2, so I fail that. 3 and 3.
Okay. So you can't quite jump high enough.
I can't reach the button. I'm getting real angry by this.
Can I?
If you're getting frustrated, you're welcome to move a thing from criminal to bear.
No.
I don't know. Try throw your hat or something at it. I don't know what you guys can do.
Can I
throw the walkie-talkie?
Stick my hand, my bare arm, my bare arm, my right bare arm, underneath the space and like give him a lift with my freakishly long sun bare
I think
arms?
it's far across, isn't it?
It's pretty far.
Oh, is it? Oh, I just went to like give them a lift. If it's too far, then
Oh, you're walking through the green lights? All right.
Oh, is it? It's like a
think...
sensor thing.
Yeah. They're like lines, like there's like 4 lines, and then there's a little space that they crawled through, but like they're 2-foot intervals.
And,
so this room's like
and if I see that Frankie's gonna walk over, I will stop Frankie. Like,
What?
No. The Star Wars will get you.
Oh, Is that bad?
I think.
I don't want to be a Star Wars.
All right, I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna jump up. Criminal.
Bash.
3, and I'm at 3 now. So.
Okay.
Actually,
so you kind of jump up, and this time you like smash your face against the button, and hear ooh, and the green little dots there along the wall are now gone.
Someone said something was gross.
I think Diablo killed it.
Oh, yeah, that's normal. I do that.
Good.
Bear claps.
Walk across. Okay.
I think Diablo killed the Star Wars.
No more Star Wars.
I won the Star Wars.
Okay, so I can't find a code for this number thing, so you might have to figure out a different solution to get the door open. I know you got a brainy one. Maybe the brainy one can figure it out. I don't know. I can't find any code here.
Oh, Bow's opened all the doors. They leaned on them real hard.
Do that leaning thing.
Okay.
You
Roll
lean.
for bear?
Nope, you're not gonna, because it is a thick vault door. So you're gonna lean up against it, and it is. You can already tell it is not moving.
Okay.
I guess it doesn't always work. My accent keeps changing.
Is it because you're like a cat bear thing? So you're like a cat accent and bear accent?
All right. So.
And then skunk sometimes?
If I was a human.
Ugh.
Okay, you're a human.
You gotta pay taxes.
You know
that's what they say. I heard that.
No,
I heard that before.
I heard the kids talking about like being adults, and they're like, "I'm an adult. I pay taxes."
They shoot Star Wars,
that is in fact what I
and they pay taxes, and they say, "Honey, does this look fat?"
Yep, that was on the little box with the mini humans. They were talking about honey. I don't know why they were saying honey and fatness.
If you're trying to figure out, why don't you go ahead and roll criminal for me there, Bao, if you're trying to figure out how to get through this door as a human might.
Nope, that's a 6.
What a good roll any other time.
Yeah, a great roll any other time, right? I mean, you're sitting there, you're trying to think, and you're like, I mean, they push buttons. Does anyone else want to try something?
Yeah. Well, when they say they push buttons, I ram my head against the button again.
The red button?
Yeah.
Okay, roll criminal.
That's a 5. That's a failure.
Okay. You miss. You can't quite jump up high enough. You still got a little bit of headache when you tried to do it last time. We did it last time.
Can I want to put my hands on both sides of the hat and pull it down cowboy style. Go, And I want to think of how to open this door, and I'm going to fail at it.
Roll criminal.
Does me being incompetent make it harder?
No. Okay. So you're kind of sitting here. And you're like, Bao couldn't open. I probably couldn't. You kind of look at it. Look at the bamboo that Bao's kind of always holding.
I've got.
You kind of look at it. Down. And you kind of take Bao's bamboo.
Hey.
You like shove the sharper end into the like edge of the thing, and when you pop open the lid, there's a bunch of wires, and you're like, pretty sure if I kind of start pulling at these wires, Twizzlers. They might open up. They kind of look like Twizzlers, but I probably shouldn't eat them. They don't look too good. So you go through, you start like pulling out wires.
Are you discouraging me from putting wires into my mouth?
You can do whatever your little bit of heart desires. If you want to try and eat the wires.
I won't. I'll match them up like a no, I'm an incompetent bear. I'm not a smart bear. Those are Twizzlers.
I mean, if you just pull them out, do what you want. Do you want to try and eat the Twizzlers?
I'm just gonna pull some out of the wall.
Okay, as you pull a bunch out of the wall, they spark. It's like
why do the Twizzlers hurt?
But the light that was not on above the door turns green, and the door goes and opens. And you walk into.
Oh, it opened the wrong direction. That's why I couldn't lean on it.
It went the wrong way.
That makes sense.
Did you know that it's kind of Twizzlers that hurt?
Those Twizzlers really hurt. Those Twizzlers lied to you.
Is this another Star Wars?
No, the kids give me they give me human food, and like one of them they said is a Twizzler, and it looks like this, but it doesn't hurt when you touch it. This won't hurt me.
That hurt, man. That hurt. I'm sorry it hurt, but it did.
I'm gonna touch the one that clearly isn't involving the live wire. That doesn't hurt.
It does not hurt.
Oh, is it just for me? Can I not eat Twizzlers anymore? Oh.
Is it hurting you right now?
I'm too busy being sad.
So as the door opens, you see a sterile white room that's about like 5 by 5. There's obviously like the opening is like a weird accordion shape, so it's definitely like part of the wires that like come out. It's very weird and disconcerting. So it is like a sterile white room. You see like a bunch of like a vat of what looks like honey and a glass jar at the very end of the room, and then all around it you hear, I mean, you would think it's buzzing, but the buzzing's very weird, and as you look you realize all the bees in here are robots.
What are robots?
And you see the beehive person standing there like with like glasses on, holding something very small with like a, you know, some type of implement like poking at it, and when the door opens they look over and they go, Jesus Christ. This carnage thing has gotten to you, man.
You are a very effective face. You have scared away everyone.
I know. Yeah. Listen, no one's gonna be a problem.
That's a double one, so like...
You got this.
So the beehive person drops what they were working on, and they kind of flatten themselves like, what are you?
I'm a skunk!
What
Oh, I don't even know what to... Oh my god! And then they look around at their like area, you like, you can't know about this. If they find out my honey is in fact synthesized, I'll be disqualified.
I'm just sticking
We're
my head.
bears.
I'm sticking my paw in a thing of honey as she's saying that. I'm just like.
Yeah, we're literally moving toward the honey. We do not care what she's talking about.
I've already got a hand halfway through a barrel of honey. Like what?
Yeah, she kind of like keeps going on while you guys are heading towards the honey.
I'm sitting there like.
You see her kind of reaching back behind her to hit I don't know, looks like a panel of some sort. Do you guys
Hit the Star Wars.
I want to look at her and go, no, don't touch that. The Twizzlers hurt people. And I just want to grab her like hey, no, the Twizzlers are gonna hurt you.
Okay, roll for bear for me. I like my name tag just has like cat ears sticking out of it.
Three's good, right?
What's your bear stat
I have a 3.
at? No, that's good.
Okay. I couldn't remember for a moment. I'm like 3.
So you're and you grab her hand and pull it away, and she's like, "You're a bear."
Yes.
Oh my God! Don't eat me, bear.
And I'm just gonna chew on a bamboo. I mean, I don't.
Make it into a shiv.
That's kind of an example of this is what I eat.
I know, I'm just looking at her in confusion like, why would I eat a person?
Please don't hurt me.
And I'm just gonna pick her up like I did the cat, and I'm gonna go
Okay.
set her down on like, the other side.
Roll for bear for me again.
2.
So you successfully pick them up and move them towards the door.
There.
And they start
Wrong way to play this game. I feel like we're playing it wrong.
I feel like we're playing it 100% right.
Y'all are just rolling real well. So you pick them up and you move them towards the door, and as they're running, they hit a giant red button that's actually next to the door.
There are more buttons?
There's a lot of buttons in here. It's a laboratory.
Got the Star Wars!
And all you see, all of a sudden, all the lights in here turn red. And go, whoop, whoop, whoop. Self-destruct.
What?
7 seconds. Whoop, whoop, and they start
I'm not gonna
running.
kill myself. Are you gonna kill yourself?
They start running out the door.
What? I mean, is there any barrels of honey I could grab?
Roll for bears. Well, there's some like jars and stuff. If you want to start collecting them, you certainly can.
Is this a Pixar movie?
Self-destruct in 9 seconds. What are you guys
Okay,
doing?
so I'm just gonna start leaning against one of the walls of the trailer,
Okay.
kind of rocking against it and rolling a bear to try to
Yeah.
bust a wall down.
Okay. Whoop, whoop.
Uh,
Self-destruct.
And I got a 2, so
Okay, so you start like slamming against one of the walls, and you hear him. Okay, I don't know what you guys did, but you should get out for sure. Okay, I'm going. Okay, I'll meet you out there. Good luck, I guess. And as you're slamming against the wall, you see like the wall starts denting for sure. It might just take a few tries because this is metal.
Can I? I want to scoop
I'm
up.
assuming she closed the door, right? Like,
I mean, she just kind of she started to. She's like closing the door now.
Oh.
oh!
Okay, roll. Are you just trying to scare her from
No, I'm running right for her and nipping at her feet.
Okay, yeah, she's like, roll for carnage for me, or roll just regular. I mean, for dipping your feet, carnage. I love that's response to everything is carnage.
2 and a 3.
Does that pass?
Yes.
I mean, 2 does. Yeah. So you start. So I mean, as you start coming at her, she just starts running. They start running for it. So they did not close the door because you managed to scare them away before they could. But whoop whoop,
All right.
self-destruct in 7 seconds.
I'm gonna pick up some jars of honey, and in those, are there like mechanical bees?
There are mechanical bees.
I want to just, not on purpose, but like I want to, when I'm picking up the honey, accidentally scoop up some mechanical bees into the like sticky honey.
You can certainly do
so
that.
if there's mechanical bees, is there like a hive?
there is like a metal-looking hive. Whoop,
Oh,
whoop.
I will
better
just
not
pick up the
Up
hive then
in 6 seconds.
and carry
okay?
it out.
Start walking through the
Okay.
door.
I'm following the lady nipping at her feet because
So
I'm assuming
everyone
she's
roll
running
a
away.
bear for me to make sure you can run out as fast as you can.
Can I? Oh wait, I might. Not, we gotta get the dude out of the closet.
It's still in the closet.
I'm gonna stop to get him out. I'm gonna open the door and go, "Hey."
He's like, oh god! But I mean, all the lights are going. He's like, so he kind of gets out, and starts running away. Whoop whoop.
Okay.
Well, I have a 3 with a 3, so
In
1.
3 seconds.
So I got a 3 as well.
Fast. Okay, so you guys are like, I mean, like, if this was an action movie, it's like slow motion, like running.
With a bunch of jars
and
of
me, it's
honey.
more like ah,
All for it. As you get to you get out into the office where you had left Anthony. Anthony's like nowhere in sight. You see like a hairball on the floor.
We left
The
again.
door, like you bust through the door, and as you bust through the door, like self-destruct shall now happen. Thank you. Good day. And you say, and you guys like thrown a little bit out as the like trailer self-destructs
Insanity.
behind you. And like security's now, like you start hearing people screaming as there's like a big fireball. Luckily, kind of goes more like up than out. But like the end of the the trailer has exploded. And it's just like dropping bits of jagged pieces of metal and stuff around you. You see security running towards you. What would you like to do?
I'm still carrying the metal hive, right?
Beehive.
I'm tipping
So-
my hat.
Let's just these make the honey, so we take it to our cage, and then we have honey whenever we want.
You're right, and I got some of the little honey guys in the jars.
Excellent. We'll just go back to home.
Okay. So you guys are like booking it after the stampede, after a trailer
I
exploding.
want to wave at
Like
Susan.
there are like not a lot of people. You see some like guys in fezzes and like small cars like drive past you.
God damn it!
And like finally you get back to and you see like there's like your group, like your people aren't out anywhere. The wolf is like looking at you guys come running back with your stuff and is like, hello, what'd you bring? As you guys kind of run by, the turtle just looks at you and he's like,
That is what a turtle would say.
and you guys make it back to your pen. Are you just like leaving these mechanical bees, or are you going to try and hide them?
No, we're gonna set it up in my pen,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know. I guess
Well, we gotta put it in like a tree so that the bees will want to make it. Because every time I eat the hives, it's always in a tree.
I have bamboo. We just pile bamboo
That's
on
a
the.
tree.
Yeah, we'll just
Okay.
pile my bamboo on the thing, and that's just like a tree.
I'm gonna kick
All
over
right.
a rock, assuming it's hollow, and it's a regular rock again. And I'm
And
like,
it's in fact still just a rock.
are you?
So you guys get back into your separate pens, I'm guessing, with your honey
Mhm.
treats.
Mm-hmm.
As
I'm
you
gonna
do
hand
that,
jars before we split up.
everyone gets a jar. As you guys kind of like round the corner and to shut your pens, you see like Todd coming, like running from the presentation. He's like, "Oh my god! I'm so glad you guys are okay. I got distracted by all the carnival games with Vanessa. Yeah, she will finally decide to go on that date with me. It was pretty great until we saw an explosion over here, and then I was real scared that something happened to you because I thought Mary Sue would be checking up on you guys, but maybe they're still asleep. But yeah." And then you see like Vanessa, who's like a total goth chick, come like run in. She's like, "Oh, good, they're safe. I was real worried about them, actually. Like, yay."
I'm gonna roll over and have my belly presented.
I'm
And
looking
you
for
do.
Vanessa's kids, the ones that give me food.
And because Goth Chick is black and white, and I am black and white, I'm like,
Sup?
stop.
Yeah, Yeah, like Vanessa, like, you know,
You
like
get
gives
me.
you like the usual, like, you guys have a whole thing where you like thumbs up, air high five. I feel like Todd knows better than trying to rub your belly, Diablo, because you've checked.
I feel like you've definitely shown your belly for people to rub, and the minute they rub it, you bite their hand.
Yeah, Todd almost learned the hard way, so they like look at you like, nah.
Right, and I point at them like, ah! No.
And behind him, you think you see a like black cat's tail, kind of like going past them into the bushes, followed by like, you know, like set of eyes looking at all of you.
Did we just make an enemy? I don't understand.
Well, make sure you got back okay?
Oh,
And
yeah, we didn't.
you
there was
guys
words.
did it. You heisted the honey.
We got the honey.
And we got a whole hive, a
We're
mechanical
gonna have
hive.
forever
Hi.
honey.
I don't understand this game.
I did not expect that.
Well, you didn't expect
to
this to be
happen.
wild.
But
To be
I mean,
animals, to
that
be
is-
unbearable.
that is the end of our adventure. I hope all of you enjoyed this really goofy, fun
One shot?
one shot.
We didn't get isekai.
Not you figured out that there were lasers. So be sure to tune in tomorrow. I know for some of us who those who celebrate Easter, I know it's a holiday, but be sure to still check out at 6:30 Central, right?
Just a slightly less wild game.
A slightly less wild game.
Don't we have
we'll
like
be
a
doing
30-minute branch off of wildness in that?
Sure, there's some wildness, but be sure to check out because we'll be airing
Every
a
section.
pre-recorded episode of Aldrich Academy, which is presented by Nimbos and Dragons, which is us, hosted by our very own Diablo there. Yep, just like that. So be sure to check out tomorrow. After that, we'll be back to the usual weekly schedule of Saturday. I believe Sid will be DMing their game, and then we'd have episode 4 of Aldrich Academy the week after that. So please be sure to check it out. Thank you so much for sitting with us during this crazy one shot. I know it's super goofy, but sometimes you need a super goofy game to, you know, enjoy on a weekend.
I don't know what that was.
It was a fun time.
Thank you
and
so much
that's
for
what
joining us,
matters.
Rowan, as our special guest star.
I had a blast. Thank you guys for having me.
I'm so glad to hear that you had a joy blast. You were awesome to
Goodbye, everyone.
play with. So yeah, we love you. Everyone have a good night. If you celebrate, happy Easter. If not, happy Werewolf Sunday.
Also, happy Passover.
Happy Passover. Yes, happy Passover. Thank you, Sid.
Alrighty.
Okie dokie.
Bye.
Bye.